Alright, let's try this again. Actually, you know what? Let me look around. Is there anything at all that would help me a fuckload more than just shooting my bullseye and stuff? I guess not. So that's the real big problem with this area, is that we have to deal with, like...
Traitor! You fight for a race.
A shitload of dudes with very little. Uh-oh. Whoa. Hey, still alive! Good! Fuck you, you're dead now. Alright. I'm not even gonna bother shooting at him. I'm just gonna let him do his thing, where he tears into the place, and I guess just chill. Hey, it's kind of... Ow! God damn it! I go for the grenade, and look what happens. I just don't know how to feel about this part. Like, is he just gonna keep on reaching in and then leave, or do I actually have to shoot? Okay. Well, he didn't do that the first time. The last few times, but okay. Yeah, I'll kill him with whatever that is. Yeah? Alright. Yeah, really great boss fight. Fucking run through 3 different containers as he tears them apart. I almost had it done. If it hadn't been for that fucking last throw of debris, then I would have been totally fine. But no, just bullshit. Whatever. I don't know. I do a little bit deserve it, but I mean, what the hell are you supposed to hide behind? If I hid behind the other pillar, then I might have been hit anyways because the pillar fucking falls apart. So, yeah, it's just a little bit hard to be like, oh yeah, hide behind the pillars. Well, the pillars aren't that great anyways, you know? Anyways, we have grenades, so I guess that's good. I just, chill out here. Oh! He did it immediately! What was I supposed to do that? God. I hate this game. Oh! There's no cover! It's a pillar! It's a fucking pillar! The fucking thing is like the size of me! That's my cover! God! I'm trying to comprehend who in their fucking right mind said, yeah, so he's gonna have to go against Daedalus and some random Chimera that just kind of pop out with their fucking bullseyes and fuck him up. Because that's fun! And then we're not gonna give him any checkpoints. At all. Until the very end. I mean, what the fuck? I made it to the second one. Fine, I can't make it to the first one. I can't make it over there because of whatever reasons. But still, fucking, it's just so goddamn aggravating. I know I'm getting overly mad, but it's for a reason. I mean, you saw there, I fucking walked down and immediately got hit by the fucking swirling vortex of, oh Jesus, what the fuck? Really, at this rate, all I want to do is kind of hide in this room and see if I can do anything by hiding back here. Like I activate the door, or I activate the door closing, run outside, and then run back in. Ow! I don't even know how that fucking hurts me. I thought he started to tear into it, but jeez. I guess because he reaches his tentacles down. Yeah, that makes me feel a little bit better. Why not? Alright, open the door. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. You have one more thing. Is this really necessary? And I had to do this 3 times. It's not even like original. Like, okay, the first time, got it. The second time, it's the same thing.
You are all coming home.
We are all coming home. Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. I'm not going out that door. I have to go out the door. Does it close? Does it? Aha! I finally found my way to defeating this part of the fucking boss fight. Hide in the area that does give you cover. Fuck standing out in the open. Fuck hiding behind a pillar. There, they're all dead. Now throw shit at me. Or don't. I mean, it can kill me in one fucking hit, so you can see I'm trying not to, like, die here. Okay. Jesus! Fucking Christ! Alright. Yeah!
They don't deserve this world. Not after all they've done. Not after all they've taken.
Not after all they've done! Not after all they've taken! From you? Yeah, sure. I can understand. You're mad at the humans for turning you into one of those things. But otherwise, no. I'm pretty sure the humans didn't really kill the pure Chimera from before. Whatever the hell you want to call them. The first civilization! Yeah, I bet you don't like that, do you? Come on, get on with it. Destroy a couple more things. I'm glad he doesn't turn the fucking doors back on. That's nice. So I can walk out, activate the thing, and then run back. Stop that. Hey man, I'm sorry for what Dr. Malikov did, but if it makes you feel any better, he's killing himself with 4 injections of morphine, which is a really big, cheap out way. Not even staying around to see what happens? Yeah, okay. Oh, maybe he will. I'm not actually sure. I hope he does, so we can be like, Malikov! I'm dead, by the way. Oh boy. Yeah, yeah! Alright, 2 shots. Gotta make them count. And there they go, they count. Oh, look at him! I don't know what he was doing, but that wasn't a bullseye. Cute. And now you're fucked. Or maybe it was. My thing just became not blue, too. Huh. Oh, Auger. Alright. Hit me with your best shot! Why don't you hit me with your best shot? I prefer you didn't, actually. Oh, boy. Ah! Hit me with your best shot! Oh. But I prefer you did it!
If you knew what was coming, you would do anything in your power to reach the other side.
Well, why don't you show me? You kind of have telepathic abilities. It's safe to say you can project images into my brain. I'm just saying. Hell, you can even knock me out and let me fucking become like you. I mean, I'm infused with the same shit like you. It isn't, you know, far-fetched to believe I'd become exactly like whatever the fuck you are. Yeah, you get the fuck out of here, asshole. Now what? Oh, door's open. Okay. Oh yeah, I got a checkpoint! Thank you! You can just give me a checkpoint before... Oh, I deserve this death. I deserve the death! Grenade! God! Why does the hedgehog grenade have to suck so much? Unless you're indoors, well, congratulations! End of the game. We're not really indoors too well. At least we're not in like an enclosed space. Jeez. I think the worst part isn't really so much the, Wait, what was I gonna say? Wow, I forgot what I was gonna say about the hedgehog grenade. Yeah, oh well. Just stop trying to throw off my aim, it just doesn't work for you. Oh well. Alright, one more time. I think that's all of them. Now it can be a straight up fight between... that's awkward. I think I glitched it out. There he goes. God, I really wish I would remember what I was about to say, but fuck it, oh well.
Coming home.
Ah, shut up. You already said that. Ah! God! Yeah, asshole, how do you like that? You're being electrocuted. I can get electrocuted again! Bitch! That's what I'm talking about! I have no idea what I'm doing. But I'm guessing I just keep leading him into the electricity, And because he's retarded, he's gonna keep flying into it. There you go. Hey bro, you don't look too hot. Oh, I'm kidding. You look like you're fucking extremely hot from the immense amount of electricity flying directly into your body. That's it, I won. I won. Good game. Wow. Hey, Johnny. You still alive? Captain Keys. Punch. Whoa! The fuck just happened to me? What the fuck?
Capelli, Daedalus is down and the bomb is armed.
Oh!
Copy that. Man, how much time do we have? 4 minutes.
Okay.
Understood. Hale, get to the hangar. I'll prep the shuttle for evac. This is gonna be a close one.
Roger that. I think you should know something. I have adopted fucking psychokinesis. Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna use my telekinetic powers to blow everybody out of the way. About fucking time something looks up to me! Well, I guess I look up to me. I'm pretty awesome. Is there anything going to be in the way for me to test my abilities out on? We have 4 minutes. I'm sure something will come along like, I'm a Chimera!
That was me. I took their gravity stabilizers offline. I'm bugging out. I'll see you at the hangar, Lieutenant.
Alrighty, alrighty. What do you want the gravity stabilizers to be online so that way, you know, get the fuck out of my way? Anyways, you want the things to be online so that way the entire fleet is in the same kind of position when you blow them up? Just saying. Oh, what's the matter? Exploded? Gone? Destroyed? Unfortunately, my psychic powers can't destroy fire. I have to learn them. So far, it's just basically like this. Boom, bitch! Get out of the way! You too! Now where I'm going. Aha! Side passage. 2 minutes. Oh boy. Oh boy. Capelli's gonna have to kill me or something, man. I can't be allowed to stay with these powers. Just saying. That's my own personal judgment. They're fucking awesome, but they're way too far gone into Chimera abilities. Out of the way, assholes! You know, I'm surprised we never saw any angels. I mean, I guess you could say Daedalus was one of them. Was like a part angel, part whatever the hell he was, but we never got to see any. Oh well, they weren't that big of a deal anyways. Besides being, you know, the main fucking organizers of the entire Chimeran forces the last game. Oh well. 2 minutes. And we're at the hangar. Capelli! Capelli, I'm stuck! Oh jeez. Capelli, I think I went the wrong way. I'm going over here now. Oh boy. Going on the outside of the ship. Maybe we should have given myself a little bit more time. Oh, great. That was the wrong way. Fuck me. Seriously? How? I'm missing a big picture here. Maybe it's the other side. Oh, boy. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Oh, fuck. Yep, I went the wrong way the first time. Ooh. This is going to be cutting it close, but I can still make it. I believe in myself. Out of the way, Chimera! You bent to my will! And by bent to my will, I mean you explode into lots of little giblets. Which is nice. Greetings! Get away from me! Oh, no, we have a minute left. Alright, alright! I'm coming! Yes, excuse me! I'm blowing things up with my mind. Takes a little bit of effort. A lot less effort than it took with bullets, but still. Hey, you're not gonna say anything about that, right? The fact that I just blew up a shitload of people without having any guns? Probably, actually. Oh, there we go. We're gonna let these things blow up first. Oh, shit, EMPs! Use your psychic abilities! Well, it's not the first time we fucking crash landed. At least it's intact.
Just once. I wish you'd try landing one of these things.
Uh-oh.
Hale? What happened?
What the fuck?
What the hell is that? Can you hear them? They're calling to us. It's beautiful. Stay back. This is just the beginning. Forgive me, sir. It was an honor.
Oh! I couldn't even give a little bit of exposition? Like, what the fuck the hell? Oh, man. Okay. What? Normal campaign completion. It gave me a bunch of points. 22,000 for every one. Kills. 93,000. Headshots. 21,000. Survival bonus. 6,000. Yeah, I didn't do a good job surviving. Is that it? That's it? We're done? Okay. I just skipped the credits. I hope that doesn't mean anything. I hope there weren't after credits and I just skipped them by accidentally. I hate when developers do that. If someone wants to skip the credits, let them skip the credits. Don't put a thing afterwards and be like, oh, we rewarded your patience. Motherfucker, I played through the entire game. Just give me the fucking after credits, seeing if I skip the credits. Anyways, alright, so I guess that's that. I'm surprised I beat it so quickly. I mean, the game was pretty short. Which is good. I mean, it didn't need to overstay its welcome, but that was really that was an interesting experience. The game is a little bit of a far cry away from the original Resistance 1. It very much enters the modern era games of being, or first-person shooters of being regenerating health, fast-paced, sort of fast-paced things, throwing hundreds of enemies at you constantly. Your AI teammates suck ass, and you're being shuttled around place to place. It's like, oh, 1 minute we're in Iceland, 1 minute we're in fucking California, the next minute we're in Mexico. You know, it definitely has all that, which is that doesn't make it bad. That doesn't make it a bad game. It definitely makes it a very different experience, however. And unfortunately, I don't really think it nailed it too well. It kind of takes... It's a little bit in between Resistance 1 and Resistance 2. Resistance 2 is like in between becoming like... staying with some of the old-fashioned stuff from the last game of it being frustratingly hard and things doing a lot of damage, but with regenerating health. So you don't really have a lot of health, and you just fucking die a lot, and then some of the enemies fucking take hundreds upon hundreds of fucking bullets without any real indication that you're doing damage. And that's one of the things that is really great about games like Call of Duty. At the very least, you do get a little bit of feedback from everything. You know, I mean, there is a little bit of feedback on some of the enemies, like the Titans. They start sparking in the back, but that doesn't really mean much, you know? In Resistance 1, if you shot the Titans in the head, they fucking grabbed onto their heads in pain, you know? That's a reaction. That's something that you need to be able to do, so that way you can be like, okay, I stunned it for a little bit, that allows me to do a little bit more damage, rather than all the enemies in the game shrugging off damage and constantly shooting at you. The only enemies in the game that don't do that are the regular enemies. The regular ones that just shoot you with the bullseyes, they actually respond. And that's how come when I initially started the game, I was like, wow, this feels really great, because you shoot them, they die pretty quickly, and when you hit them, like even if you didn't kill them, you know, they'll flinch back, they'll have to fucking reacquaint themselves if you hit them really hard. If a grenade blew up next to them but it didn't kill them, they have to, you know, adjust themselves. If they lit on fire, they'll flare around and die. I mean, I'm sure that happens to everything that gets on fire, but the regular enemies definitely were a lot more fun to try and kill than everything else in the game. Now, one of the things that was supposed to be a highlight of the game were the boss fights. Maybe on easy difficulty, then like it actually, like, you know, I'm sure on easy difficulty it's very quick and you're like, whoa, I just did all this shit, I just took out a big enemy and that was really cool. But on normal, and I'm assuming on the harder difficulties too, I'm sure they just kind of become like, they're bullet sponges that don't really react to how you want them to, you know? Things happen, and the only real enemy, the only boss that was really like a big boss was the Spinner Queen thing. That one was actually at least halfway decent. You know, it moved around, it had all these different stages of the combat, and when it died, you actually felt like you did something. Daedalus? Not really. Daedalus just ran into lightning and eventually fell down, and then I got fucking his psychic abilities, and fucking Hale can blow shit up with psychic powers for a little bit, and then we go crazy. It would have been nice if at least we had a little bit of like a fight going on in our head, right? You know, before Capelli shot us. But yeah. On that ending, I mean, we know that there was going to be a Resistance 3. I didn't actually expect that the planet was going to get teleported, or at least I didn't know that either the planet was teleported, or the planets that were out that we saw were teleported to us. But I think it's pretty much the former, where we got teleported, because earlier in the game they're like, you will see our stars, that kind of shit. And apparently their stars also have planets that are halfway blown up, and I'm assuming those are like the Chimeran homeworlds, which will make Resistance 3 a different kind of game. Now, story-wise, it wasn't incredibly strong, because of the whole fact that you're kind of being shuttled around everywhere. You didn't at least for me, I didn't really feel like I had an entire handle of what was going on. It was pretty much Call of Duty syndrome of constantly going in between different areas and shooting hundreds of enemies, and really the only time story was really told was during the cutscenes, which I like the cutscenes, they're very nice. But between them, there was a lot of frustration, either because of my own mistakes, which, you know, I'll admit, I made a lot of mistakes, you know, standing out of cover and stuff like that. But there's a point where, in a game, where when you stand out for like a split second, you shouldn't be fucking like immediately tortured to almost dying. You know? Like, there were a lot of parts of the game where you had to fight against, you know, fucking 2 stalkers or 3 titans, and they were actively moving about, and you had like fuck all cover. Half the cover was destroyable, you know, destructible. And while that was cool, it kind of put a little bit of a hamper in trying to keep myself alive, because I try to hide behind a car, it'd get blown up or something. You try to hide behind some boxes, the boxes would get blown to fucking obliteration, and the combat fields just weren't really, they didn't compensate for that a lot of times. The only ways that I felt like I could really keep myself in cover if I hid behind like an entire building, or between a wall, if I ran back to an area, which was hard to do because a lot of times the game kind of cut you off from the previous area, you know, either by a door just closing behind you, or because you fucking just went completely different place, like, oh, we rode an elevator or something. Just with that said, I'm just ranting because I was frustrated with most of the game. And I think there's going to be a pattern that continues throughout the entire Resistance series. Resistance 3 I'm probably going to be mad at too. But, you know, the game was fun. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I say that with every Let's Play I do, but the game was legitimately fun. And, you know, it did take a step up from Resistance 1 in terms of being, you know, of being more of a story centralized. It actually brought Hale out. He wasn't really any kind of character to care about too much. He didn't say much. He just kind of forced himself to end up becoming a Chimera at the end there. Like, for half the game, pretty much towards the entire last half of the game, I'm sitting there going, dude, seriously? Come on. Fucking take an inhibitor shot. Something, please. And, you know, the only thing it ended up leading to was me using psychic powers and him turning. Right? Doesn't that suck? I mean, it took 6 weeks after he got knocked out for anything eventful to happen. That means he had plenty of goddamn time to actually go and get an inhibitor shot rather than forcing himself to go forward. And that pisses me off when characters do stupid decision after stupid decision. And then one of the things I really didn't like, everything was talked over on the radio for the most part. A lot of times I'm standing right in front of a guy, you know, and he still talks over the radio, which kind of gave me a really bad disconnect from the characters. They were all just radio noise, you know, and I kind of tend to psych out, you know, I kind of don't really pay attention to radio noise, all that babble that's going on. I mean, I did listen to it, but it just kind of becomes this background, like, okay, we're being told to go forward and do these things by Warner, I guess, or by Capelli, I guess, or by Hawthorne, I guess. But then you're standing right in front of them, and they're trying to tell you something, you know, in close range, you're about to fucking charge into the room, and it's just like, alright, Hale, we gotta move forward and get the nuke. And they're like right in front of you. Okay. Nuke has been armed. I'm right in front of you, Hale, but I'm talking in radio, which, while it would make sense for it to be both of them, like a radio and close range at the same time, I'm just gonna talk over the radio. I don't know how I'm accomplishing this because my mouth is actually moving in the game, but you know what? I don't really know what to say to that. I don't know. With that said, I should stop ranting. The game was frustrating, but in the moments that it shined, it was pretty fun. I'm kind of sad. In Resistance 1, there were a few vehicle segments. There was none of that in Resistance 2. Absolutely none of that. No segments where you were able to chill out in a tank, actually hijack a stalker, fly around in a shuttle. Nothing. No turrets at all that you could actually use yourself. It was all basically being on the ground and using the 2 weapons that you had in your disposal. That's another thing that really pissed me off. I do not like being limited down to 2 weapons, especially if the previous game allowed us to carry a lot of stuff. It's like what happened with BioShock Infinite. You know, BioShock 1 and 2, you could carry 9 to 10 weapons. BioShock Infinite, 2. And that's frustrating. Last game, we were able to carry a lot of weapons. This one, only 2. And so that led to a lot of situations where I'm like, man, I wish I had that grenade launcher I had to fucking ditch. You know, sometimes you want to keep things for certain situations. But, oh well, I digress. I'm going to jump into Resistance 3 now. I am looking forward to it. I did have fun with it, and I am very interested to see how the story plays out now that all this shit has happened. And hopefully Insomniac learned some lessons. They can keep the frustrating gameplay as long as they make some of the shit make a little bit more sense, right? Like, if I'm gonna walk out and get hit by a rocket, fine. But if I'm gonna walk out and a couple of the fucking hundreds of bullets hit me, or, you know, plasma shots, whatever you want to call them, hit me, it'd be nice if I didn't just get knocked down to almost dead. Just saying. Anyways, thanks for watching this Let's Play. Hopefully I didn't completely, you know, scare you guys off with me being constantly mad at this game, but I think it's safe to say that that's just Resistance. I am a person who is very easy to irritate, and some of those things were really frustrating, but, you know, I calmed down quickly. I just take a break afterwards, right? Like, okay, I died again, fuck it, I'll take a break. It's for the better, you know? But thanks for watching this Let's Play. I will see you in the next one.